Good morning. Welcome to Blooms in the Yard with Kate. Today I wanted to look at some of the water features I have in my yard and just talk about how they don't have to cost a lot. Now, this is a special water feature that was here when we moved in. I didn't have to do anything to get it, but over the years I've been finding some cheap ways to add the sound of water in other areas of my yard, and I just wanted to talk about those because I think a pond with a waterfall can get pretty costly and be really high maintenance. So let's look at some of the water features I have in my yard. So this fountain was given to me. My aunt and uncle moved into a house, and this was in their front yard, but their style is very like Southwest. They have a really cool modern Southwest style. And so they didn't need this fountain and they gave it to me. I never really intended to use it as a fountain because I just didn't think I would mess with running the electric out here. It was a bird bath for several years. My husband put some little mosquito biscuits in there to stop them from breeding, but it gets really yucky because leaves fall in it and stuff. And I don't know if the science behind this is true or not, but I thought if I put some plants in there, it might help to keep the water clean. And I feel like that works. Like, you can see into the bottom pretty well. And I get one water hyacinth every year. They're about $5. I think I paid $7 this year. And they multiply pretty quickly. And they just kind of do the job of keeping some interest right here. So this is my next water feature. This is such a surprise blessing. I've never grown water lilies before. But I was walking with my friend. We walk once a week through her neighborhood. And there's a gardener that gardens at this really impressive, beautiful house. And they have a pond and waterfall. And that day she was getting her water lilies out of the... Ooh, I just had a spider on me. Yucky. She was getting her water lilies out of the garage after winter to get them back into the pond. And she gave us each a water lily, and I really didn't have a place for it because our waterfall, when it rains, it rushes. So that would not be good. But she said that I could just grow it in this pot. So that's what I've done. And I'm so excited about it. This is its third bloom. The leaves are this brown. It didn't really look good at first, so I got the frog bit to brighten it up. And I just got the frog bit off of Facebook Marketplace. Someone was selling it like for an aquarium. So it's been a really fun little project to do this year, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And so this is probably, well, it is my most expensive water feature. I got this for my birthday last September. Really wanted to have that sound up here by the front door. And this is kind of a inviting little cocooned space. I don't know, it just kind of, the front entry kind of wraps around you as you come in. And you enter this area, and then you hear the fountain and see the fountain as you walk up to the front door. can see how this tree kind of closes you off from the world, and you're just mostly seeing the garden. I'm not sure if you would count this rain chain as a water feature or not, but I really enjoy it here. It comes right off there's a little gutter over our awning there by our front porch. And it has been raining lately, so it is full of water right now, and it's kind of sweet when it's running. Here's my last water feature in my yard. It's just a bird bath with a solar fountain. These solar fountains cost maybe $20. It's not going a lot right now because it's overcast, and so that is one thing about these solar fountains is they take sun to run, but I do think it helps to keep the water cleaner. I dump it out and scrub it out with a brush about once a week and spray off the bottom pump where it sucks in water because it gets full of kind of yucky stuff. I always have all kinds of birds in here, so it's definitely well worth the effort. So I realized that I only showed the fountain bubbling, and there are other attachments that make it do fancier things. So I thought I'd show those to you. Now there's a reason that I don't use them, and it's because if I did, the water would splash out really quickly. As it is, I have to fill it up every day. See how this does. So the different little attachments do different things. There's different shapes. But like I said, I don't use any of the attachments. I just have it bubbling up a little bit because it would splash out a lot. It doesn't seem to be splashing out too much right now. I could try to leave it like this and see how long it lasts. But now that I've got these out, I'm kind of curious to experiment. These are kind of fun. I haven't ever tried that. Well, okay, I had an old fountain that didn't have these little arms, okay? And I got this one because it was always kind of off to the side. It wasn't centered. So that's what the arms do, is they help to center the fountain. And I've never tried using the attachments since I got the new fountain, and I'm feeling like these ones maybe don't splash out quite as much as the old one. So maybe I'm getting something out of this today. Let's try this one. I don't think I like that one as much. I have one more to try. That one reminds me of a little kid peeing for some reason. I think it reminds me of those fountains where they have a little kid peeing. Oh, I don't think I like that one very much either. Can't really even see it, barely. I think I'm gonna stick with this one and do an experiment to see how long, until the water gets all out of there. A quick update. This is only, it's drained a little bit, but it's still running. And when I was really having trouble with water spraying out, it would drain in about an hour. And this has been running all day. So it is 3:30 in the afternoon. So confirmed that this newer fountain has slightly better attachments that last longer. Here are some doves enjoying our bird bath this past spring. Thanks for watching, and I hope you got some interesting budget-friendly ideas for water features in your own yard.